Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bastion. We're trying to wrap some of the in-game stuff up, and I appreciate you being here. If you've already checked out the story, it's pretty cool. Here's a foe with a thrust and then quickly finish it with a throw. Interesting. We're using the dueling pistols. Let's go. We have done all of the challenges except the Calamity cannon. Okay. Let's go try these enemies in the bedroll again.
What I wouldn't give for a good night's sleep.
So we just have to beat this waved combat, and then I think we are good.
Zolf, very soon the kid's gonna have to face that man again.
We just need to get
Last time.
more money. Oh no. Back to the Bastion. I need to turn all those extra difficulty things off because it's too much. It's too much. The game didn't save me taking them off, I guess.
Messiah.
This is too much. Oh, wait. Never gets old when he face plants into the ground. Alright, bedroll.
We'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Alright. Yeah, that's too much difficulty for me to handle.
Zolf had difficulty telling me a story. Haven't heard it. I could understand why.
Alright, let's do it. I really like the pike. It's super good. Oh.
They met
Got him.
on the worst day of Zolf's life. There in the Hanging Gardens, he aimed to throw it all
I feel
away.
like the decoy would be really good. You got 20 waves that we're going through. Got it. Got it.
It wasn't the first time Zolf had nothing to lose. He was born to a simple Ura couple who didn't last long before plague took him.
18. Ooh. Ooh. Woo. Ow. Got him.
He grew up hungry in the tunnels of the Tazzle terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylonian missionary living there. He once got sloppy with his thieving hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out. Instead, he offered to take him in. That missionary raised Zolf like a gentleman.
Heal
He
up.
was his own son. Taught him theology, history, and mercy. When the missionary passed away, Zulf promised to continue his work to bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Caelandia. Zulf started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen, and listen they did.
Oh god.
He advocated tolerance and argued
Those
the
enemies are
urge
kinda
to
annoying.
atone for the war. He believed the city had much to teach his people. However, Zulf felt he could only do so much in the Tassel terminals. He needed
Alright.
Caelandia to know the Ura had changed.
11 left. That counterattack.
He decided to do what the missionary did many years before. He left the city of his youth to brave a savage land. The journey was hard, but he knew how to fend for himself.
Okay.
Then at last, Zulf saw the rippling walls on the horizon.
That was a tough fight, man.
To city folk straight away, and in turn he fell in love with the city and its people.
Alright, Lunkhead.
One in particular.
Nice.
This young lady was fascinated by the Ura, but she never met anyone like Zulf.
I need
She
heals.
told him she knew all the city's best kept secrets.
Am I healing off of these guys? Maybe not. Maybe I don't have the leech aid attached.
The Hanging Gardens was their favorite spot. It was there that Zulf clasped her hands and proposed in proper Caelandian style.
Oh god. Wow, he knocked me off the map. Got him.
He celebrated with his friends long into the night. Joy and revelry like he'd never seen. Too bad he couldn't remember it all.
Damn.
He woke up alone
battle, man.
underground inside the Celandian War Memorial.
We got 2 more of these left.
Then, but something was wrong.
4 reflections. Got him.
He emerged from that hole in the ground
That was rough.
into a waking nightmare. Everything that wasn't gone was twisted upside down. The world was frozen,
2 more left.
thick with ash. What few faces he saw on the street stared back at him with gray and vacant eyes.
Got him.
He found his wife-to-be asleep
Hell
inside
yeah.
her home. But when he reached out to her, she joined with all the ashes in the sky. It's all right.
That killed me. Damn.
And so Zolf returned the way
Wow.
he proposed
Did.
in the Hanging Gardens.
I did it.
And there he stood, as if the gods would answer him.
Reflection complete. Nice. Still not enough juice to upgrade my weapon.
The kid's gonna be okay. As for that man, who knows?
We did complete a couple challenges. Let's grab these.
Yes. The wilds were their calling. The brushers, they moved in shadows, but the Calamity found them.
Okay, I need to do the hammer and the bow and the musket.
Take my word for it. Don't ever drop one of those.
I think we got the damage for the hammer. Maybe not, though. Change out our weapons. Go to the bow and the hammer. What is the deal for the hammer? 70 damage? Something wrong. Okay, it never saved the fact that I got the leech aid. Okay. So now I need to deal 70 damage in a single hit. What is the reward for the bow? 3 foes, the well-timed power shot. Take a look at my arsenal, or my forge. Bow. Arrows cause knockback. Arrows can stun. Penetrate 3 targets. Okay, we got that. So that should be good. Alright, I think we're good. Give it a shot. 3 foes with a well-timed power shot. Gonna be tough.
Calamity took everything from us. Might be it took even more from Zolf.
We probably can do the Calamity challenge now, but I'd like to get the rest of these challenges done in the memorial so that we can potentially unlock the last upgrade for the Calamity hammer, or Calamity cannon.
They met on the worst day of Zolf's life. There in the hanging
We're gonna try to.
gardens. He aimed to throw it all away. It wasn't the first time Zolf had nothing to lose. He was born to a simple Ura couple who didn't last long before plague took him. He grew up hungry in the tunnels of the Tassel terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylonian missionary living there. He once got sloppy with his thieving hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out.
I don't know if I can do enough damage on my hammer
Take him in.
without the last upgrade.
That missionary raised Zolf like a gentleman, like he was his own son. Taught him theology, history, and mercy. When the missionary passed away, Zulf promised to continue his work to bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Caelandia. Zulf started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen, and listen they did.
Getting this bow shot's gonna be tough.
He advocated tolerance and argued that the Ura should atone for the war. He believed the city had much to teach his people. However, Zulf felt he could only do so much in the Tassel terminals. He needed Caelandia to know the Ura had changed. He decided to do what the missionary did many years before. He left the city of his youth to brave a
Getting
savage
3
land.
kills in one shot's gonna be tough. Ow. Hey, I got it.
It was hard, but
Nice.
he knew how to fend for himself.
So the 75 damage from the hammer is gonna be hard.
He endeared himself
Tough fight, man.
straight away, and in turn he fell in love with the city and its people. One in particular.
Yeah, I think getting 70 damage on a hammer strike is gonna be tough.
This young lady was fascinated by the Ura, but she never met anyone like Zolf. She told him she knew all the city's best kept secrets. The Hanging Gardens was their favorite spot. It was there that Zolf clasped her hands and proposed in proper Caelandian style.
Oh god.
He celebrated with his friends long into the night. Joy and revelry like he'd never seen. Too bad he couldn't remember it all. He woke up alone underground inside the Ura-Caelandian wall.
We're out of healing.
Built like an Ura-den. But something was wrong. He emerged from that hole in the ground into a waking nightmare.
Nice, we got some healing.
Everything that wasn't gone was twisted upside down.
Oh, probably shouldn't fight these with my hammer. Got him.
The world was frozen, air thick with ash. What few faces he saw on the street stared back at him with gray and vacant eyes. He found his wife-to-be asleep inside her home, but when he reached out to her, she joined with all the ashes in the sky.
One reflection remains. Ow. Oh god. Oh god, I'm dead. Yep.
Don't worry about it.
Ooh.
And so Zolf
We beat
returned
it.
to where he proposed in the Hanging Gardens. And there
Not
he
bad.
stood, as if the gods would answer him.
Not bad. We beat it with these silly weapons. So I need the last upgrade to the hammer in order to do the damage required to get the hammer completion. So that sucks. But I was able to get this.
The Breakers. Ain't no one could outrun them. Or their arrows.
Okay. Now I need the scrap musket. And I need to upgrade this.
Now the weight of the world behind us every swing.
I mean, that would probably also do it. Axe with head and craftsman shaft. Crit damage. Yeah, I think that'll do it. And the musket is complete, right? Yes. What are we doing with you? 2 shots at once. 15% damage. Reduced penalty. Let's do the damage. Let's get the range. Well, for this particular... the damage should be fine on the spread. Do the stock pot. We haven't done that in a while.
Nap after a hearty meal. We've all got stories worth telling. Kid ain't the only one.
See if I remember this.
What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once. Once there was a normal Ura girl, but she wasn't born in the Tazzle terminals like the rest of her people. She was from Celandia. Her folks were orphaned in the war, taken in and
I did the damage.
inside the
The
city,
Masons.
on condition they would never return to the terminals.
That's a lot of peckers.
Ura refugees who came into the city had to stay for life.
That was awesome.
Reduced the risk of city secrets leaking out. The mama passed away from birthing complications, leaving the girl trapped inside that city with no one but her father.
Ow.
Her father was sharper than a brusher's pike, so he got a job working for the city's Mancers. His daughter barely saw him. Her father told her nothing of her Ura heritage.
That's a lot of damage.
He told her nothing of the Mancers. It's for your own good, he said. She took to studying the arts, learned more through music than history books, gained a knack for strings and songs. At first, she tried to be like other girls, but her classmates spread word that her father was an Ura trader, selling out the city. One young man stood up for her, or so he led her to believe. He knew much of her heritage, and she grew fond of him.
That was Zolf. Oh god, I fell off the edge. Oh, it's this guy. $234?
Take him to a family den to meet her father. Spoke of how he wanted to meet a man from the terminals.
That was tough. Bonk. Got it.
When the young man greeted
Killed 10 in one shot.
in the Ura's native language, her father flew into a fit of rage and threw them out.
9 remaining. Got 1. Got 2.
The young man never told her that the Ura's native language is not to be used by foreigners. To do so is a terrible insult. It was then that she decided to escape. The two of them could flee the city together and go to the Tassel terminals. They would hide inside a garbage bin until it got injected
Awesome.
by a scumbag, then let him slosh on out of the city for disposal. Her plan almost succeeded, but the authorities were already there when that scumbag sidled up to the city walls.
It's a lot of peckers.
The young man had sent the authorities a tip, told him her father was using her to sell secrets to the Tassel terminals. She and her father were arrested for treason.
Awesome.
But her father got a deal. Return to work for the Mancers, and she'd go free. Before they parted ways for the last time, her father whispered a desperate plea. Hurry home to the den. And
How many
lock yourself
more?
in.
didn't know we could bust our way out of there. That's cool. Crunch. Crunch.
She did as she was told, and deep
Awesome.
down underground inside that den, she found a journal written in her father's hand.
One left. Oh, it's us. Us times 2. Owned.
The next day, the door to the den turned to ash.
Nice.
The girl came up for air, and she saw the Calamity all around her.
What a freaking run, dude. That was awesome. We just got one last thing to do. And that is the Calamity challenge.
The Masons, we built the city strong. Now there's only 2 of us. The Marshals kept the city's peace. They can rest easy now.
Nice. We did them all.
Never thought I'd see that thing completed. Not in this life.
We need 3,000 for the next upgrade. Yikes. Oh, I guess we gotta see if we can even do the challenge. Let's see how it is. We have to keep 5 alive. Maybe 6. Alright, I need to restart. I just blew up all of them. Can't do it. Damn, dude. That is tough. I need the last upgrade, I think, to do this, because it's like too much. And I also messed up at the entrance there at the beginning. Damn it. Are you kidding me? Dude, I keep missing. You have to aim at their shadows. Their hitboxes are so weird. Yeah. This is a ridiculous challenge. And we don't get any money from doing this stupid thing. Nope. The damage is just too much, man. Is the charge up time too much? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the charge up time's too long. Oh. Come on, dude. Really? Oh my god, this sucks ass. This challenge sucks ass. This challenge sucks ass. There's no other way to say it. The challenge sucks ass. And I can't aim like I want to. I might have to do this on a mouse, dude. You know what? Let's just try it on a mouse. Yeah, I think this would be easier on a mouse. So I think I'm gonna have to do this on the mouse. Controller's just too much of a gamble on this one. This is the only challenge in the game I think is worth doing it on a keyboard. It's much easier to aim, holy crap. So much easier on a mouse. Holy moly, this is ridiculous. Night and day almost. Wow, the difference is insane. That difference, though, man.
Well, that experiment was a rousing success.
Whoa. Trick mouse and keyboard, not controller. Insane. We did it. I think we've done everything in the game now.
If only the Mancers could have seen the kid playing around with their favorite toy.
Yep, I think that's it. There's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to do. We beat the game. We've done all the challenges. We upgraded everything. Let's just see what the final upgrade for that is. Rockets seek out foes. Are you kidding me? That would have been so nice. Create damage fields. That's cool. Awesome. And last thing here is attack speed. 50% damage from power shot
Now
throws.
that's what I call a knife.
So yeah, we're a few materials short of upgrading everything in the game, but that's okay. The galleon mortar is pretty cool too. We don't have the unlocks for these or this. Cool, man. Pretty neat. New Game Plus would definitely take care of all these problems, but yeah. I think for now I'm done with Bastion, and I hope you guys enjoyed all of that. I think the only thing left here in the map is... Wait a minute. Why is this still available? Am I not understanding something? Why is this still available? We got the 3 rewards, right? No. We did not? What?
Kid's got that contraption all figured out.
Do we not pick up the second reward? Is that what happened? I just forgot to grab it? Weird. So now everything on our map should be done. Yes. Okay. Everything in the game is done except for the final run, which is what leads us to the end game. So at this point, everything's done. Nothing else to do. And yeah. Hell yeah. Awesome game. I'm pretty much done with it for now. I'm going to move on to something else and do some runs for spooky season. do some horror games and things like that. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you follow the channel, and you can see all the new playthroughs. Go to my channel, check out the playlist, see if anything there fits your interest. And if it is, check it out. See what you think. I hope to see you guys again. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.